What's up, everybody? Flint38 here, eyeing some more echoes today in Outer Wilds. Probably, fingers crossed, double fingers crossed on both fingers, and then crossing your arms so that it's an odd number of crosses, because if it's even numbers, it cancels out. But if you have 3 crosses, then it's extra luck. That will beat it today, because I think we're really near the end, and it's just a matter of solving 1.5 more puzzles. Slate, do you have anything else to say now that we've really discovered a lot of... Okay, no, it's all the same stuff as before. We have 1.5 issues to solve, and I didn't have a big eureka moment like I was hoping. I did not have that. But, I've had a couple of, like, ooh, that might work, ideas, and those in this game have also turned out decent. So we're going to give it a shot. I say 1.5. I think I've verified this already, but we have one major thing we still need to solve, and another one where I think I know the solution. I just hate the solution, and so I'm hoping we can maybe possibly come up with another one. Because the thing is, I've talked a lot about deactivating Ash Twin. I haven't given a ton, or I haven't out loud given a ton of thought to other ways of dying. And the issue is, it's because I can't think of any. Because if we drown, that also snuffs out the flame, which wakes us up. So that won't do. But then I can't just be dead. I can't be unconscious, and that I have to die from an environmental thing while I'm asleep. And the only things that impact the environment that I've found on the stranger are the flood, which again will either not affect me if I'm in the Riverside Temple, or it will wake me up if I'm in either of the other two. And then the only other thing I can think of is the fucking supernova that ends the solar system. So there's that, and then the other thing I'm thinking of is if the solar system blows up and it's enough to kill me, do I also know that the explosion will not be enough to snuff out the flame? Because presumably, if the explosion kills me, it will also rupture the stranger in general, which would expose it to the vacuum of space, which would snuff out the flame. So that doesn't seem great. So the only hope I have is that the stranger is shielded enough God damn it. Last one. Better be this one. Okay, there it is. Thought those are eyeballs up there. Shielded enough that it doesn't expose me to a vacuum, but like the heat shields are out, hopefully, so I get like incinerated, but it doesn't snuff the candle out. Oh, my neighbor is yelling. That's what the creepy sound is. It's not the game. It's just bad sounds in real life. She does this sometimes. I'm pretty sure it's nothing. But I don't know. I'll keep an ear out. If it sounds like it's something that needs addressing, then I might have to pause the game. But I think she just gets upset. Which, you know, we've all been there. She gets there more often than most people, but we've all been there. Okay. Get down. I better be safe from these assholes in here. If I haven't snuffed the lights out. Because I've really been operating on that assumption. It's going to be a big old bummer if that ends up being untrue. That being said, I'm probably going to test if it is true somewhat shortly, for reasons that will make sense in a little bit. The other thing I'm thinking is potentially I need to snuff out and explore more in the rooms that they come from, which I would hate. That's another thing that I have thought of. Actually, hang on. Okay. He's just hiding out in that whole room. Okay, well, with that in mind, there's a chance that this does not get me where I want to go, but I've got an idea I want to test anyways. So I'm going to test it. That's what we're here for. Test it. Yeah, I keep forgetting this one's not teleportation. This one's just go around the cliff face. All right. That sounded like a happy yell. I think she's just having a good time. It is a Friday night, so she's allowed to party. Okay, so that seal, we're good. That one's the easy one. And then it seems like the only other thing that's like worth noting of a place I can get to from here is this area. So I've been thinking a lot of like I should go over here. There's a couple things that I think might be going on, and I want to test at least one of them. One, there's probably some secret bridges that I just can't see. So what I could do is just trial and error. Places that I could try to walk off of. But what I also want to do before I do that is let's just see what happens if I go up from here and essentially get to an area where I haven't pissed anyone off yet, and we're coming in it from the back angle. Let's just see where this takes me, and what it looks like up there when I haven't pissed anyone off yet. Now, in the dense forest, I didn't snuff anything out. They just were pissed to see me. Oh, shit. This was the one I didn't want it to be. Well, this could be super scary, but let's just see what the fuck happens. I mean, they don't hate me yet, but maybe they just don't want to go into the fire. He's very twitchy. That feels bad. I'm gonna walk forward 3, 2, 1, and he's gonna grab me. It's gonna be really upsetting. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah, okay. They didn't even scream that time. They just went, hey, no. No, thank you. So that's one idea down. So yeah, they're pissed no matter what. And that's rude. There's no way that I have to explore the opened up rooms, right? That feels like really annoying. But I haven't really done much of it yet, so maybe I should at least give it a shot. I have explored the village in the dense forest after they all died, and there was nothing of note that I found. So my gut is telling me there's probably not that much like secret information. But oh yeah, I was also going to be on the lookout to see if there's anything else I could grab, like a second lamp. Wait, I can just drop the artifact whenever the fuck I want? No. 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 That's not true. That's a lie that they're telling me. That's not... No. No, come on. I have to find the specific place to put it, because that's the only time I've noticed that the drop artifact prompt shows up. So they wouldn't let me do that just anywhere. That's not allowed. That's a lie that I just saw. That was a glitch, and that's definitely not what the answer was. Yeah, see, I'm on water. I'm certainly not allowed, and it's obviously not going to let me do it. Also, once I come down here. Fuck you. I've been thinking all week on how to find a place to put my artifact or the game will let me, and it turns out fucking anywhere. I just have to remember to look down. God damn it. Golly. That makes me look real dumb, doesn't it? Okay. Well, great. Looks like we're solving looks like we're probably beating the game today, unless my 0.5 solution is not the answer. Okay, it's also if I'm walking. So it's actually, you do have to make a conscious effort to drop it. So that makes me feel at least a little bit better. Not a lot. Not a lot, but a little bit. I don't even have to light things up all that much, I don't think. Because the vision I get, the matrix vision I unlock is pretty well lit, but I do want to at least light a couple candles before I drop this artifact and just fucking walk away and see what happens. God damn it. I could have done it the entire fucking time. Alright, what secrets do you have? So yeah, you guys... You guys are little fuckers. And yeah, I don't think there's any way to get past you aside from dying. This... Oh, it's jumpy platforms. I never could have just guessed this. That was never an option. Although, hang on. How do I... Oh. Will this affect this? Ooh. Alright. That's pretty cool. God damn it. That's one where I feel like the game got me. I don't feel cheated. I just feel dumb. Because I was not smart enough to beat the game at its own game. Yeah. It is a very tricky balance for those kinds of puzzles of, making the solution obvious in hindsight without making the player feel, like, frustrated about it. And I do not feel frustrated by that, because I probably was supposed to figure that out way sooner, and I just didn't. Okay, there's no way this is the correct thing, but now I need to go back and double check if the code is the same for all three. I think I know where the game is going here, but I gotta double check. I gotta do my due diligence, because this is an incredibly irresponsible thing I'm about to do. In the perhaps next cycle? Okay, so it's Polaris, Eclipse, Gibbous. Gibbous, right? Yeah, gibbon is the monkey. Or ape. Is it a monkey? I don't know, I'll have to look that up after. I think it's an ape. Gibbous, Halo, Polaris. Polaris, Eclipse, Gibbous, Halo, Polaris. I also don't have to memorize all five necessarily. I can just come back and check. Polaris, Eclipse, Gibbous, Halo, Polaris. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, I can double check. Maybe they've been deactivated. Nope. Worth a shot. Okay, just double check. Now that we're 2/3 of the way there, anything else you can give me? It's probably going to be the same shit, but I gotta double check. Yeah. Surely there's a better way of dying. Like, I know this is grim, but couldn't I just ask around Timber Hearth for, like, hey, I promise I'm not permanently killing myself, but you got any cyanide lying around? Surely there's a better way than also taking the entire solar system out of the time loop that is keeping it alive. Now, last time we did have to like experiment for the sake of figuring out what the Eye of the Universe was. We had to be willing to sacrifice this, but at least Eye of the Universe we had some data on. We were like, maybe there's hope. Maybe it will give us some kind of answer. Maybe it'll be like useful. This is just, it's Satan. We have no reason to believe this is anything except Satan. And now I'm going to sacrifice the solar system for that this time? It feels kind of irresponsible, dude. But we gotta do what we gotta do. So I think it's gonna be really funny if this is not the solution that it's looking for and I just game over. But yeah, for the sake of science, I think let's get it done. Now, luckily, the timing's actually not that terrible, because now all I have to do... I just have to deactivate Ash Twin and then get into the temple. And then I'm probably going to snooze for, like, 20 straight additional minutes just to be safe of, like, I am past the explosion. At that point, it will become abundantly clear if I game over or not. So at least that testing of things should go by fast. Yeah, we'll see. Slate. This is a supremely bad idea. Let's roast some marshmallows to get it done. And then I think I have to doze off for like 5 minutes just to expose Ash Twin. I don't know why I had to say it like that. Just for Ash Twin to be unearthed. Alright. Hopefully the stranger is, like, able to be gotten to. It seems really far away by the end of the cycle. I don't know where it is right now. Okay, 9 kilometers away. So it's not like it's exited the solar system yet. But we might have to do some catching up. Y'all going behind the sun? I'd rather you didn't. No. I'll meet you on the other side. I can see the tower starting to peep out, so we're doing good. Okay. Engaging with supremely bad idea. Tower for Ash Twin unearthed. Storm incoming. Entering portal in 3, 2, 1, entering. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Every scientific and astronaut-inspired part of me is telling me this is a bad idea. Exposing Ash Twin core. Deactivating zero gravity. Or deactivating gravity. Removing warp core. Alright, and in this plan, I have great news about the warp core. We don't fucking need the warp core. Just drop it. Hang on, I'll just leave it here if I need to. Oh no, word? Okay, that's gonna be a problem later when I need to pick up a lantern, so... We'll get to that when we get to it. To the stranger! Don't fly into the sun. This would be a bad time for that. Engaging stranger. Reveal. Shit. Slight damage to starboard hull. We're gonna make it work. Landed on stranger. Can I please just leave this here? I really don't need it. Thank you. Just leave that there. It doesn't fucking matter anymore. And if it does, whoops. It's gonna be really funny if I snooze for 22 minutes and then I just die and it goes, you're dead. You lose. Game is lagging, and I swear if it fucking crashes, we're gonna have a bad time. Okay. Okay, it's what the base game is about too, right? Time to die. Actually, one last marshmallow. Let's see what happens. We should only need about 10 minutes. But we'll be patient. It's gonna be really embarrassing if I do all this and then I like try to do the bell thing and then it wakes me up right before the solar system explodes. So I think we'll go to 15. Oh! Alright. I can hear end time starting up again. So I just have to not die before then. I mean, ideally, I don't die at all. Actually, I have until then to die again, because then I can just snooze again. Although I don't know if it'll let me. Maybe I've hit the max amount on snoozing. feel like the music is continually... It's still in, like, the end of the game end times music. I think there's a couple of chords in there that are a little bit different that I'm still hearing. So I'm curious if this music will just continue to go. It still has to also play the slightly creepy music as well, just to keep me on my toes. Oh, word? Now, beyond the reach of the supernova, you find yourself the only inhabitant of an abandoned world. Surely something here must be edible. Okay, so I recognize... I recognize that is an option, that is a possible ending of if I manage to escape the supernova, but I don't get what I mean. I imagine for, like, I plug in the wrong coordinates at the vessel. That's probably what the ending is there. But that's bad for my plan. So it wasn't quite as dramatic. Okay, so I guess I unlocked a new ending, so that's a positive thing. But I have not figured out what I'm supposed to figure out. So, how else can we die? Turns out my half idea was a bad idea. How else can I die besides drowning? I guess we do get confirmation that the stranger is supernova proof, or at least maybe outside the blast radius when it explodes. But that's not helpful for what I want to do. I assume load previous save, you'll give me what I am hoping to find, right? Well, we're at 0%? Okay. Really did all that at once, huh? Shit, how else am I supposed to die? I might not have to die. But that's definitely what was in the reel, right? It was the person who was a corpse didn't wake up. Speaking of waking up, I suppose we should do that. Alright, Slate, that was a bad idea, but I got a different ending out of it, so that's fun.